All right, welcome back to the RV Knowledge Group. So, this is actually, obviously, it's a cutting board. This is a cutting board from my old motorhome. I really don't use this so much anymore because I've got all this countertop space that I made when I took out my my propane stove. And by the way, we just got back from a 6-week trip, so still kind of getting things tidy. But I found this under the sink. I had forgotten about it. I know people are always saying, well, how do I get more counter space? I need more space to work. I need to use my sink as a cutting board. So I just went to a food supply store. I believe this cutting board was like $5, $10, something like that. They're not expensive because restaurants, beat them up and throw them away within 6 months. But they're good. They last a long time. You can see it's about quarter, maybe 3/8 of an inch thick. And then all I did is I went to Lowe's or Home Depot or something, and I bought these little, kind of like little glide rollers. They have a hollow center, and then I got some screws that obviously when they're put in here, they won't go all the way through the cutting board. I drilled very small pilot holes, and I screwed these in. And so that's all it is just a screw and a little guide roller, and I have 4 of them. And with my old RV, these fit almost perfectly in my sink so that I could leave the cutting board on even when rolling down the road. And what happens is it stops it from moving. Those guide rollers, when they're on the proper size sink, my old sink was smaller, it would move back and forth maybe that much, just a little bit. I'm going to try to show you just a little like that. It was almost perfect. So when we were rolling down the road, I didn't have to worry about storing my cutting board anywhere. I didn't have to worry about it bouncing and falling into the sink because it was larger than the sink. It was wider and longer. It fit over the entire sink, gave me, because my sink was about a single bowl. It was smaller than that. I hated it, but you get what you get. But yeah, it gave me a lot more countertop room when I needed it. So yeah, just get yourself a cheap cutting board, put some of these rollers and screws on it, and you have to do some decent measuring, of course. But if you get it, pretty good, then even if it moves around, a tiny little bit, I mean, who cares? It's not going to fall down the sink. It's not going to come off. You could store stuff on top of your sink while you're rolling down the road, and give yourself, a good bit more counter room. I believe my old motorhome, the entire counter came to about here. I lost all this space over here, so it was really tight. So countertop space was at a premium, and this was a great solution. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure to join our Facebook group at RV Knowledge Group. Thanks.